we got the Garage-Stick BMW. Again, another driver that just gained a lot of attention, raised some eyebrows, definitely a threat right up in that inside clip.
Yeah, given what we've seen so far, Jared, I think this is going to be a highly scored run. The one thing that sticks out to me, besides the commitment, even though he's not all the way out to the walls and scraping bumper, is the smoothness of the run. He's linking this together in a way where the transitions from one side to the next, from zone to zone, are so smooth that you don't see any hiccups in the car at all. You're not seeing any modulation. You're not seeing any up and down of the shocks compressing or anything like that as the driver makes an adjustment. And that's going to go to car setup. That's also going to go to driver skill, the commitment, and being locked in and where he wants to go. Great job by Rome Charpentier.
Rome Charpentier, again, another driver. A new tire manufacturer, Ryan, entering the chat here.
Yeah, no, it's great to have both Kenda and Vitor on this year supporting drivers. You know, we do a very unique situation where there is no spec tire, and so it's really about going out and finding tire manufacturers that want to be a part of this great sport and can supply tires, support drivers, and bring a level of competition that we expect here in Formula Drift.
Yeah, it's great. And seeing all these sponsors. We got Sim Magic, the official simulator. If you haven't seen that, they got a variety of different setups. They got a display here at the booth, but check them out. Sim Magic, from the steering wheels, the pedals, the seats. So check them out. Again, thank you to Accelerate, their support. University of Northwestern Ohio. Also, what's really cool is we're selling the Type S product. So if you come here, oh, look at that, a 90.3.
Let's go.
90.3. Ryan, you called it, man. You looked into your little crystal ball. I'm looking into mine right now.
Yep.
And
crystal head.
At 90.3. So great job by Rome. So still can't knock off that old James Machine Dean. He's sitting tall in more ways than one. Dude's like 6'8". Odie Bakshish is on the line, I'm telling you. Kids, Amy, I think you guys have the loudest car out there on grid. I looked over, she gave me a big smile and thumbs up. All right, well, hide your kids, hide your wife. Here comes Odie Bakshish. That field suspension, GT radial. Nissan, look at that. Nice job on that first outside zone. Oh, comes up a bit short of the second outside zone. Very shallow, very as Brian would say, un-Odie-esque. Wraps it around that final clip. Take this into consideration, Ryan. Odie's been running on Falcon tires for so many years, and, Falcon tires, not good, it's not goodbye, it's maybe see you later, but he's never run on anything else.
Yeah, certainly there's going to be an adjustment, and you can see just how critical the line is at outside zone 2 for connecting those final last outside zones, 2 to 3. He was a little bit off that second outside zone and wasn't able to manipulate the car in a way that would maybe provoke a mistake or make a bigger movement in the vehicle than the judges want to see. And you can see he leaves a little bit of line points on there, but he starts off so good in that first outside zone. Great angle right up against the wall. Good flowy run. Just a little bit left on the table in that second and third outside zone. Here it is again. I mean, right there, 4 inches, 6 inches. But there as he transitions, doesn't get as deep as he should into that outside zone. And it just forces him off the wall a little bit more than he would like. Good little execution there. A tighter line through that inside clip, but gets right into it. And overall, this is going to be a solid run for Odie Bakshish.
All right, waiting for Odie's overall score, 92.6. James Dean, your leader, sitting in second. Rome Charpentier after a great run. And Forrest Wang re-entering the chat. So again, that Yellow Speed Racing vehicle, 88.3 with his score. Brandon Sorensen sitting in fourth. And top 5 driver, Alec Robbins, sitting in fifth. All right, let's see what we get from Odie here. Remember, a sold-out crowd tomorrow, so unfortunately, don't show up expecting like, oh, I just came to get tickets. Nah. All right, 85 for Odie Bakshish. So taking a look, Ryan, here, qualifying score, 81. All right, so, and then that X Factor. So, Odie Bakshish with an 85 even. All right, next up, look at this, the day one OG, Kenshiro Gushi. 2 remaining drivers in the FD grid that actually competed in Atlanta. One of them is Kenshiro Gushi. We've seen this boy grow up from a boy to a man. Here we go, Ken Gushi. That 3's racing. Monty's GR86. Yo, gets out there. That 3rd outside zone, very clean, fluid line, and just as I said, he takes out that inside clip, Ryan.
Yeah, Gushi quietly put together a solid season last year. He had that win in Salt Lake City. He's got one of the coolest looking cars on grid with the eyelids. Takes a different approach on the initiation, a quick run up to snap, and then he's not able to carry that momentum to the 1st outside zone. Pretty smooth through here on the 3rd. Gets into a little bit of trouble here. It's a nice transition back around, but a little bit too tight on that final inside clip for Ken Gushi.
All right, so Ken Gushi, let's see where he lands. Him and his team has been campaigning his own vehicle last few years, and he's having a lot of fun. Seems like he's got, a good spirit. Him and his homies, they're throwing down. They debuted the car the other night at Bowles downtown. At Bowles downtown Los Angeles. It's on Nexon Tire this year. All right. We are getting down to the final drivers. We have just a few left here of their first qualifying run. 7 drivers remain. And again, we end qualifying with our back-to-back and 3-time champion, Fredrik, the Norwegian Hammer Osbo. Nice little breeze blowing through, clearing out the smoke. And there it is, a 78-78 for Ken Gushi. 78 for Ken Gushi. Are you kind of, all right, so Ken Gushi, again, 7 more drivers left. Next up, Travis Reeder. Travis Reeder in the LS-powered BMW from the Pacific Northwest. Let's see how we go. He picked up a new sponsor here. Into that 3rd outside zone. Radial tires. Done. Dyno tune, dial. So taking a look at this run, you see overhead view. Good line there, getting to that final inside clip. So again, right before that final inside clip is a touch and go. Get the overhead view. He gets all the way out there on the second under the bridge. Nice drag right there. Dang, he was deep on that 3rd outside zone. Very fluid. You see a quick little slowing down there. That is a touch and go. And then just back on throttle across the finish line. Like I said in the driver's meeting, the judges